You think the fat around your stomach's just there because you ate bad for a few weeks? You think you can just do crunches or cut carbs and it'll vanish? What if I told you the most dangerous fat in your body isn't even the one you can pinch? It's hidden deep beneath your skin, wrapping around your organs, quietly raising your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and early death. This is visceral fat. And the crazy part, you can't see it, but you can feel it. That bloated look, that tightness after eating, that stubborn belly that never changes, that's not surface fat. That's the fat behind the fat. Now, here's the twist. Liposuction can't touch it. No surgeon can, but you can. And it's actually the easiest fat to lose, once you understand what causes it. Let me show you something. My buddy Rain, lean arms, decent shoulders, not what you'd call overweight, but his DEXA scan showed 33% body fat. Why? Because he was carrying over 2 pounds of visceral fat inside his gut. That's the fat that pushes your stomach out from the inside, like blowing up a balloon under your abs. After just 10 weeks of following this plan, his visceral fat dropped by 50%. No magic pills, no starvation, just strategy. So what causes this hidden fat to build up? And how do you get rid of it? Let's get ready to build, brick by brick. The real cause and why calories aren't the whole story. Most people say calories in, calories out. And sure, that's true, but not the whole truth. Because 2 people can eat the exact same amount of calories. One gets leaner and the other gets fatter in the gut. Why? The type of fat they eat. Researchers ran a study where one group ate muffins made from polyunsaturated fats, which are the kind found in fish, nuts, and seeds. The other group ate muffins made with saturated fats, which are the kind found in butter and fatty meats. Both groups gained the same weight, but the saturated fat group, they gained double the visceral fat. Meanwhile, the polyunsaturated fat group built more muscle and less belly fat. That's a big deal because it means your food choices don't just affect your calories, they affect where those calories go. So how much saturated fat is too much? Most experts say to keep it under 20 to 30 grams a day, and that's roughly a few tablespoons of butter. When we scanned Rain's favorite meal, ribeye steak, potatoes, butter, it had nearly 50 grams of fat. Half of it saturated. And that was just dinner. Add breakfast and lunch, and he was eating double the healthy limit every single day. He didn't have to quit steak altogether. He just had to balance it. Now he eats ribeye once or twice a week, adds fatty fish like salmon, and swaps in leaner cuts, like sirloin the rest of the time. Those small switches made a massive difference in how his body stored fat. Because this isn't about restriction, it's about direction. The hidden sugar problem and the power of protein. Here's what most people get wrong. They clean up their fats, switch from butter to olive oil, from steak to salmon, but then they keep feeding the very thing that grows visceral fat the fastest. Sugar. Not the kind from fruit. I'm talking about added sugar. The kind hiding in your cereal, sauces, and coffee creamers. The kind that sneaks into your system and starts feeding the fat you can't see. Scientists ran a study where 2 groups drank the same number of calories, one from glucose, one from fructose. After 10 weeks, only the fructose group saw a major increase in visceral fat. And guess what fructose is found in? Table sugar and high fructose corn syrup, the backbone of almost every normal American diet. That's why people who aren't even overweight still look bloated. Their organs are being smothered from the inside. You might not think that extra soda or that caramel drizzle on your latte matters, but your body does. It's not just a little sugar. It's a signal that tells your body, store fat where it hurts the most. But the fix isn't to live like a monk. You don't need to throw away every sweet thing in your kitchen. You just need to swap, not sacrifice. For example, my mom used to load her coffee with cream and 2 spoonfuls of sugar. I swapped that for a scoop of vanilla protein powder mixed with a little milk. Now it tastes like a latte, except she's getting 15 grams of protein instead of 30 grams of sugar. That one change flipped her morning from storing fat to burning it. Protein is the ultimate fat fighter. It keeps you full, reduces cravings, and makes your body burn more calories just to digest it. And the best part? You don't have to track every gram, just build every meal around it. Eggs, turkey bacon, or Greek yogurt for breakfast, chicken, fish, or lean beef for lunch and dinner. Even snacks, beef jerky, protein shakes, or protein chips. Small changes like that lower your calories without even trying, while keeping your muscle intact. And if you pair it with the right movement, that's when your body starts transforming. How to train to burn visceral fat. Here's a part nobody tells you. You can't crunch your way out of visceral fat. You can hit 1,000 sit-ups a day, feel your abs burn, and still have that same soft belly staring back at you in the mirror. That's because visceral fat doesn't live under your skin. It lives behind your abs. And to reach it, you got to train your body, not just your stomach. The good news is science already mapped the way. In 2023, researchers studied how different types of exercise affect visceral fat. The result? Almost every kind of exercise helped. But two styles consistently destroyed visceral fat faster than anything else: moderate to high-intensity cardio and interval training. Now, let me make that clear. I'm not talking about draining yourself with sprints until you puke. I'm talking about getting your heart rate up past that comfortable zone and staying there long enough to make your body uncomfortable. Because when you do, something powerful happens inside you. Your body releases adrenaline, a signal that tells stored fat to move. And visceral fat is the first to go. You don't need fancy machines or long workouts to do it. You just need effort and consistency. Here's what it looks like. Warm up for 5 minutes, then go hard for 30 seconds. Hard enough that talking feels difficult, but not impossible. Recover for 90 seconds. Repeat that 6 to 10 times. That's one session. It'll take you 15 to 25 minutes tops, and your metabolism will stay elevated for hours afterward. You can do this on anything: treadmill, bike, jump rope, even sprints outside. Personally, I like the treadmill on a 12 incline, speed around 3.5. You'll feel your lungs burn, your legs heavy, but that's how you know it's working. And on the days you're not doing intervals, walk. Every day, 8 to 10,000 steps. You don't realize how powerful walking is until you've done it consistently for a few weeks. It's low impact, burns fat steadily, and helps your digestion and recovery. You'll start to notice your stomach tighten, even when your weight on the scale barely moves. That's the visceral fat burning off beneath the surface. And once you mix in some strength training, the results compound. When you lift, your muscles become hungrier for energy, meaning your body will pull from stored fat to feed them, even while you rest. But don't overcomplicate it. You don't need some 6-day split or perfect program. 3 full body workouts a week. Squats, rows, push-ups, deadlifts, pull-ups. Paired with your cardio is enough to transform your body from the inside out. It's not just about how you look. It's about how you move, breathe, and feel throughout your day. You'll notice it when you walk upstairs without gasping, when you wake up clear-headed instead of sluggish, when you start to feel strong again, not just in shape. And that's when your fitness stops being something you do and starts becoming who you are. The 30-day reset. If there's one thing you take from this video, let it be this. You don't need a perfect plan to lose belly fat. You just need consistency in the right direction. The basics still work. Eat mostly whole foods, move every day, and sleep enough to recover. Start by eating real meals instead of snacking all day. Lead with protein. Add carbs that come from the ground, not a box. Keep fats clean. If you do that, 80% of the time, your body will start burning fat naturally. Then move. 3 focused full body workouts a week. 2 cardio sessions that actually make you sweat. And walk daily. You'd be surprised how powerful a few thousand extra steps can be when they stack up over time. That's what transformation really is. Stacking small wins until they build into momentum. 1 clean meal, 1 solid workout, 1 day of choosing discipline over comfort. That's how you change. Because fat isn't just about what you eat. It's about what you repeat. And when you take control of your daily rhythm, everything starts to fall into place. Your focus sharpens, your confidence returns, and your body begins to reflect the effort you've been putting in. But this isn't about punishment. It's about peace, about learning to honor your body instead of fighting against it, to see food as fuel, not temptation, to see training as therapy, not torture. No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace. Hebrews 12:11. That verse hits hard because this journey is spiritual too. Every time you show up for yourself, you're showing gratitude for the body God gave you. So if you're serious about staying on track, not just for a week, but for life, I made something to help. I send out a free weekly newsletter with motivation, fitness tips, and mindset reminders to keep you locked in through the ups and downs. If you want to join, click the link in the comments and sign up. Because this isn't just fat loss. This is renewal, discipline, peace, and it's built brick by brick.